retro shoes. That's cool.
Like that?
Throwback, yeah. Good. Good luck.
You should know the new rule, coach. You don't have to match the uniform now. You can wear it wherever you want to wear.
I know that could be. It's going to be interesting to see that one. Then all the guys will go back to wearing black and white shoes.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Those day one impressions, those early and everything.
Oh, I mean, we had a ton of energy. You know, I think we got a lot of energy. You know, there was a lot of bright spots. You know, obviously, like you said, we got a long way to go. But, you know, as long as we play with the type of energy that we did today, and I thought we had great energy defensively also. You know, the other stuff is going to take a little time to, you know, for us to get to the point where we're executing great and doing all of that. But like I said, as long as we're playing with energy, the other things are easy to correct.
Obviously, it's the first practice, but how did you like the pace, the way the guards were pushing the ball?
I think we did a good job with that. You know, they're still so indecisive that, you know, it's hard for them to push and make decisions and stuff, especially the younger guys like Frank and, you know, some of the other guys. You know, Eldridge, I think, Elfrid feel comfortable, but, you know, not so much comfortable that he can't, you know, that he feels open to do what he want to do. I saw some good things from him, though. I think he's very good at getting the ball to the basket and making plays for himself and making plays for other guys. So, you know, first day it was good, and I just know he's going to continue to get better.
Was there anything that surprised you? I saw Julius throw a couple of threes in there. Was there anything that just kind of jumped out at you as a little bit surprising?
No, because it's something that he's been working on. He works on it every day. And so, you know, I tell guys, as long as you work on a shot, you know, you can shoot it in the game. If you don't work on it, you can't shoot it in the game. But, you know, we're just a long way away from, you know, figuring out exactly what we are, who we are, and what we can do. But, you know, it was a good first practice because, like I said, I worry about the energy as much as anything. And if we play that hard and compete that hard, the other things will be easy to correct.
And have you talked to Elfrid at all about maybe, he talked about this yesterday, a little bit adjusting playing without the ball a little bit more, to give the ball to so many different people in this offense?
Yeah, no, we talked about that, and all of that had come too. You know, we were second in the league in assists, so that means we had to have pretty good ball movement, and we just got to keep that going. Where, you know, we have the ball moving, we have people moving, and the most important thing for us in our whole offense is the spacing. And if we do that and we play with pace, we'll be fine.
Alvin, I'm just curious from an NBA standpoint. I mean, obviously the season, at least the finals, you know, goes all the way into June, and now we're already starting training camp up a couple months later. From the amount of games that you guys play, would there be any interest into shortening the season and having less games?
I don't know, but I can tell you this, is that if you're playing in June, you don't really give a damn when the next season starts, okay? You're in pretty good shape if you're playing in June. So I don't think anybody really pays any attention. That's two teams, really. You know, it's only two teams that's doing that. You know, the other teams, you know, you have those months or whatever in between. You know, we played to May, and, you know, we playing to May. We're excited about that. Now you got to try to take the next step of continuing to play. But, you know, it's a long season, but starting it earlier and taking away the back-to-backs, some of the back-to-backs, I think the players would prefer that as much as anything. You know, if you can eliminate some of the back-to-back games, which we did by starting a week early, I think the players are, you know, I think that's what they would prefer.
And I was just curious too, because I mean, you look back to some of the, maybe most recently the lockout year where it was like 55 or 60 games, and it just seemed like, you know, every game means a little bit more. The rhythm, you know, can hang a little bit better, it seemed like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, 66 games is still a lot of games. I think we play 82 games. That's what guys are accustomed to playing. If you've been in this league, you know, 3, 4, 5 years, it's just kind of what you're accustomed to. So I don't really see that as any big deal, really.
I know you guys dealt with this a little bit last year with Rondo, people going under the screens and stuff like that, but you encourage them to shoot those open jumpers. Are you kind of doing that same thing with Elfrid?
You have to, you know, you have to. I mean, he'll be fine. You know, I told him that he works on it every single day, and he's going to get better at it, and he's got to have enough confidence in that shot to shoot it, you know. And there's going to be nights where he doesn't shoot it well, but there's nights where Steph doesn't shoot it well. So, not many, but, you know, there is a few nights where he doesn't shoot it well. So you just got to have enough confidence that, you know, that's a shot that you're capable of making. All right.
Thanks, Alvin.
Already, my bad.
Anything stand out for you on day one? Anybody jump out at you? Was in for your impression?
I mean, I think as a group, I think we look good for the first day. I think guys came into camp ready, putting in a lot of work in the off season, and it kind of shows. I think, especially being able to play, we playing this weekend. I think that we're in good shape for the first day.
Alvin talked about the energy. Was that something that you noticed?
Yeah, definitely. We got we got competitive guys out here. Everybody wants to be. Obviously, we got a lot of guys. We got about 3 or 4 teams that we can break up. So guys are itching to get into the 5-on-5, get into the scrimmages, and that's what you want. You want to compete.
What do you think about the depth that you guys have? It just seems like Elvin talked about this. That you're going to use preseason to kind of. It's going to take a little while to sort through everything, all the different options that you guys have.
I mean, that's something that the coach staff gonna have to work out. You've got a lot of guys that can play different positions. A lot of guys are versatile. So being able for them to, decipher how they're gonna play the rotations, that's something they got to deal with. I think we just got to come out and play hard. That's our job.
Do you feel, last year this team was trying to figure out, are we a playoff team? Can we get there? Now that you have been there and done that, do you feel maybe just a little bit of, I don't want to say swagger or confidence, just something different knowing that we belong there?
It's definitely a confidence level that we have. Knowing they're bringing the core guys back, knowing we're bringing guys that know how to play the game, that are itching to make it to the playoffs and play in the playoffs. So for us, we have to have that mindset. We can't go in thinking, this is because we made some changes that we got to start our way over. We still have a foundation that we had building off last season, and we want to keep it there and go from there in this preseason.
That's it.
What was day one like for you?
Felt good, man. You know, I'm just happy to be out here. I think we have a solid group of guys. I think we all worked hard today. Everyone played hard. Everyone played well. It was a lot of fun.
You talked about how not being able to play, you picked up a lot of stuff off the court from different veterans and stuff like that. What are some of the things that you think, like on the court, maybe you're able to pick up from, somebody like Jared Jack, who's been in the league for 14 years, and Drew, obviously, guys like that?
Yeah, I think overall everything. I mean, just how they move, the spacing on the floor, the speed of the game. They know how to play it. So I mean, out here today, it was cool, but at times, I still got to learn the speed, the pace. Where to be on the court at certain times. So to look to those guys for guidance and counsel for sure.
Sorry, go ahead.
Obviously, getting back on the court was the first step, but now you got some vet guys in front of you. What do you think you have to do to kind of work your way into the rotation and get some time on the court?
I think just play hard and just do what I do. Give 100%. Be active on defense, and that ultimately leads to my offense. So I think I don't think it's complicated. I'm a basketball player, and they just play my game.
Does you feel good health-wise?
I feel great. My body feels good. Still getting back into shape a little bit, but that's what this week is for. So other than that, my body feels great.
Does it feel like another first step? I know last year when you got here you couldn't practice, and Summer League is obviously different than this. Just kind of your first real day with the real team. Does it feel like a first or just?
No, it does. Honestly, like I had to stop and just kind of smile because I just I'm here, and I've just been through a lot, and it just feels really good to play basketball again, honestly. So I'm happy. I'm happy right now, and I'm excited for this week and for the season.
Have you done much 5-on-5 since Summer League?
I started a couple weeks ago when I got here, so I've been playing fives. Yeah.
I know, Alvin talked about this yesterday, but I know you're only 20 years old, but just because of, I guess, your background, how you grew up, just poise and maturity, how much of a benefit is that to you, and how much can you rely on that?
It's huge. I definitely thank that to my parents for raising me right, and I've been in a lot of situations where I've had to kind of grow up quickly, but it helps because you want to stay poised in this league against the best players in the world, and for sure it's an advantage.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah,
How y'all doing?
Good, man.
How'd it feel?
How's your?
How did it feel to have all your coaches out here for your first practice?
I felt good. Felt like college again. You know, them watching over me and stuff. But it was cool to see them. It's been a little while since I've seen them. So always good seeing those guys.
What was it like this first day? You know,
First day was good. First day was good. We went over a lot of things, touched base on a lot of things. Was able to get up and down a little bit. You know, with a little bit of rules as opposed to just regular pickup. It was good.
Alfred, you look really aggressive out there. You scored at least 3 or 4 times on drives. Is that something the coaching staff wants you to do? Be aggressive every time you catch the ball?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to live in the paint as much as possible. You know, that's something I've been doing over the course of my career. I mean, today they just decided to stay home, so I was able to finish. I think as time goes on, they probably try and sink in a little bit, and that's when passing lanes will be open. But if they don't help, I'm trying to finish every time.
Energy-wise, Alvin said that you felt like it was kind of high for a first day. How did you think it was?
It was high. It was high. The coaches do a good job of having high energy, and the players, follow suit. Everybody brought a lot of energy for this first day. The thing now is sustaining that over the course of the season.
What was it like playing next to Anthony Davis? I saw you looking for him on a few drives. You tried one lob.
Yeah. It's my bad.
I was just saying it's a unique experience for you having somebody you can throw to pretty much anywhere. And
Yeah.
Catch it for you.
Yeah. It's definitely different. It's gonna be a little different because on that particular play, the guy didn't even really come over so much. So once again, it's gonna be more time for me to finish. So just learning that little read, just gonna take some time. Continue to play with him. Continue to see, how defense are playing. But other than that, it should be good. Yeah.
I know throughout Alvin's career, he's been big on developing a relationship with his point guards and figuring out how they fit into the system. What's that been like for you, kind of figuring out how he wants you to play?
It's been good. It's been good. Like I said the other day, we had talks, and it's just gonna come with time. Seeing what he wants, him filling me out. What I like to do, and along with this team, we got a lot of weapons, and how we can make everybody as best as possible.
I know something he's big on is giving his point guards a lot of freedom and kind of letting them decide what they want to do out there. Is that something that was important to you?
I mean, I like playing with freedom. I've had that responsibility, in the past. I don't think that's really a big deal to me. I feel like I have a good feel for the game and, what's going on as far as time, score, who's hot, who's not, who needs a touch, things like that. So things like that I embrace.
Frank missed all of what would have been his rookie season, so all of us even are still kind of getting familiar with him. What are your initial impressions of playing with him and against him so far?
Frank can play. Still rookies. Just a few things that that he will pick up on soon. But he can play. He made plays today. He's able to get to the rim, knocking down jump shots. He's not afraid. And the thing I like most about him, he competes at a high level. So he's definitely gonna help us this season.
And when it comes to like getting to the paint, what makes you so good at it? Like how'd you kind of develop that?
God-given. That's God-given, honestly. I can't take credit for none of that, you know what I'm saying? Just work on my game, try and work on my finishing and things, but that's God-given.
Is it something you've always been good at, though? I mean, going back to
Well, yeah, I mean, I was most of the time I was the smallest player on the court, so I just try to use my quickness and just trying to be as crafty as possible in the paint, but getting to the rim has kind of always been my thing.
I know there's something that's followed you throughout your career. People talking about how guys kind of like go into the screen and kind of dare you to shoot. How much are you kind of looking for those jump shots now, especially with this offense? You got
a lot is going to be there. It's kind of something I have to train my mind to do because it's not something I've done a lot of. I've done it before, but not a lot of it. So just continue to get reps of it, continue to look for it, and practice things and practice settings like this, and it should translate. But definitely stuff I've been working on. Looking forward to trying it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.